I want to say a special word to my former chief of staff of my committee when I was in the Senate, Nels Ackerson. I was blessed to have people around me who were smarter than I was. Nels was one of them. And there are going to be a lot of congressional races in this election. A whole lot of them. Last count, 535. And I don't think there's a place in America where the difference between good and not so good. And in the 4th District of Indiana. America wants change. That's why we're all here.
That's right, man.
Indiana wants change. The 4th District of Indiana is going to get change by electing Nels Ackerson, and all of you who can are going to help him. Nels, way up here. Now, change is the magic word, isn't it? I'll tell you, I don't know where I'm going to be in election night. I know I'm going to be out here in October campaigning for Nels and other folks who may think I can help. Joe and some others think maybe I can help in Indiana for that national ticket. By darn, I want to do everything I can. But wherever I'm on election night, I'm tired of sitting there, standing there for ages and seeing Indiana being red for the first time. It's going to be blue. We're going to change that. We're going to change that. And to me, it's more than just a matter of Democrats and Republicans. The reason I'm for Barack Obama is because he has provided an inspiration for millions of us. They talk about millions of young people he's inspired. He's inspired a million people who aren't so young. And you've heard me say this before, and you'll probably hear it again in the campaign. But anybody in this room that feels they can't make a difference ought to leave. Anybody can make a difference.
Yes, they can.
We elected an Indiana senator in 1962 who didn't have a prayer, and the margin of victory was 2 votes per precinct. A change of 1 vote in each precinct would have made a difference. A change of 1 vote in each precinct in Indiana can give those electoral votes to Barack Obama.
That's
and
right.
that's what we're going to do. Now, you're aware of the ripple effect. You know, you throw a pebble in the pond. Probably none of you have ever thrown a pebble in the pond. Seen a ripple. But the key to our meeting here today and establishing these headquarters today is to take a few staunch supporters of Barack Obama and turn those few into many. So I would like for you to think that you have to understand that you have a personal mission. That you, by talking to your friends, your neighbors, people who may not have been Democratic before, who may think that Barack has a wrong complexion. I mean, there are all sorts of things that people may have on their mind that shouldn't be there. But whatever the reason, you talk reason to them. Put together a group of folks around you. A team, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Build a team around you. And then give each one of them the responsibility to develop mini teams.
Right.
Can you imagine the kind of wave that's going to sweep across this country?
That's right.
We're going to elect Jill Long. We're going to elect Nels Ackerson. We're going to do all sorts of things that people think can't be done. I get so excited I stutter sometimes.
It's okay today.
So, we're going to do it.
Yes.
We're going to do it.
Yes.
We're going to change.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Indiana is going to vote for change, for progress, for the representation of people of this country, not the vested interest.
Yeah.
You all can make a difference. You can let that happen, make it happen.
Yeah.
And in the process, that's going to sweep across this state, and you'll be surprised what we can do. Don't say you can't. Get up in the morning and say, okay, who can I wrestle? Who can I collar today? Who can I persuade?
That's right. That's right.
It isn't a difficult sell when you get right down to it. I talked about the disparity of Nels and that other candidate who will not, his name will not dirty my lips.
He's the not so good, right?
I would say it's not a close call. But Nels has one of those races that people say can't be done. But I understand from talking to the Obama people, they think it can be done.
That's right.
There are no can'ts in this election. I was telling some folks last night, how did I get involved in this crazy business? My family was not in politics, they were school teachers. I think my father, this is before there was any AFT or NEA. I mean, Dad and Mom, we talked all sorts of things, sports and this kind of thing. Never talked politics, and I think Dad, God bless him, probably wondered what he'd done wrong as a parent when he found out I was going to run for the state legislature. He found out what we could do to revise the educational system, and he thought, well, maybe that isn't all bad. How did I really get started? Why did I run for the legislature in the first place? We all know the impact Marbell had on my life, of course. But how did we run for the legislature? I remember the speech back on a very cold January day in 1961 that had in it the following phrase that you all recall. That is right on target for this campaign. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. And the closing phrases is even more relevant to why we're here today. With a good conscience, our only sure reward. With history, the final judge of our deeds. Let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking His help and His blessing, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must be our own.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's be about it. Thank you. Wants to say amen. Thank you, my buddy. You think you may have to begin. That's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I was salty too.